Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and I had someone email me this afternoon wanting to make a ruler, and I'm not totally understand what he's trying to do, but he said it took too long to make, and he wanted some that would show 9/16ths, and so I just made a ruler, and the smaller ones are 1/16 of an inch, the little bit bigger ones are 1/2 inch, and then the tallest one is an inch. And you can see it took me about 2 minutes to make this. Well, you can't see that, but I'm going to draw one real quick. So take your rectangle tool and draw you a rectangle and go up here and make it 12 inches, and let's make it 1 inch. Now let's move it out of the way, and let's tell you what, let's group this together. Control G, and we're going to draw this in the center of the page. All right, first thing you need to do is make a line. Just anywhere, hold down your control button, make it 0.75. With your pick tool, grab this corner where you get an X right there, holding down your control button, and then you can move it over. Well, you don't really have to hold down the control button. You do now if you want it to go straight up. I'm having trouble seeing the X. There we go. Now I'm going to move it up. Now we need a line of that size 1 inch apart. So I'm going to change my nudge factor to 1 inch. I'm going to grab my line. I'm just going to move it over because I don't want the line there. So there's my 1 inch. Now I'm going to make a duplicate and move it over 12 inches. Let's zoom out here. We're there. You don't need that last one, because and you really, if you're going to make a real ruler, you'd want a little bit, like a real ruler is going to have a little bit of wood left. Then make a line, holding down your control button so it will be perpendicular, and let's make it 0.5, and let's move it to this corner. Whoop. Let's get the pick tool, and let's move it to this corner. And now let's change the nudge factor to 0.0625, which is a 1/16 of an inch. And we don't need that, so let's move it over. 1, Control D, 2, 3, whoop, Control D. And I'm just going to go and do it all the way across the page. And then we would actually have to go and delete some of those double lines, but that's very easily done. This takes just a second. And we don't need that last one, so we're going to stop there. Now we've got double lines here, and it's going to be kind of hard to grab it, but if you grab it from the bottom and go up, it'll just get that line and hit delete. So you're not getting all of the 1 inch line, you're just getting the other line. And you could actually do this several ways. There's probably a quicker way. Matter of fact, I know there is, and I might just show that on the video too. You could make one section and then just duplicate the section. But since I've started this way, we're going to do it this way. And this is an okay way. You're not getting all that 1 inch line, so you're only getting the line that's there. And I think that should be it. Yep. Now, it would have been a lot easier if I would have made hash marks or made just one section and just duplicated it. So now we need to get the 1/2 inch line, and let's go 0.6. Grab your pick tool and your control button and move it straight up. Need to start moving it first. Now we'll change our nudge factor to 1 inch. And the same thing here, Control D, make a duplicate. Now we're on the 1/2. So I'm going to go over all 12, and you're basically done. I would remove those double lines, but for the video, I'm not going to save you time from watching. But same thing here, as long as you don't grab that entire line. And well, the first one's not there, but the second one is going to be there. So once that's done, and I would go, and you can see the double line. Matter of fact, you might be able to just click on it, and as long as you can see the boxes all the way to the little bit taller line, and after years of doing this, you can just tell the double thickness of the red. You might not be able to see that at home. But we're done. Now I would select just your marks, and let's do this. So I'm not getting the box. I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to make them a half a point black. And there you go. You've got a ruler that will cut out and engrave. And then you could add numbers or whatever you want to do. I think I'm going to make a second video on how to do this a little bit quicker. Anyway, hope that helped him a little bit. Thank you for watching.